Hey, good morning guys. We're in Harbor Freight again, one of our favorite places ever. We've done many videos here, and today we're doing another one. This one's a little bit different.
A lot of people, when they first start out woodworking or really buying tools, you get the cheapest stuff possible, right? Which is fine, whatever gets you involved. But today, we're gonna go over 5 things that we think you should upgrade as soon as you can.
Yeah, not big things that you might not have even thought about. So we're gonna go over some upgrades that we think are gonna be important for you to advance in your woodworking career. Here we go. First, we're gonna talk about routers. So this little Drill Master trim router is actually a really good value for 30 bucks. And we know many of you started with these, and some of you still carve signs with these. Nothing wrong with that. We just feel like as soon as you can, you want to upgrade to something that's got a little bit more beef to it, a little bit more power, and a little bit more torque. So our choice for that is the Hercules. Now we have the Bauer corded router, and that works well too, but the Hercules is a little bit step above that, and we've had really good luck with both the Hercules corded and the cordless router. So Bauer makes good tools. We got really no problem with them overall. Many tools I have are Bauer. However, we did have some issues with the Bauer cordless, so I would stay away from that. We had several different issues. So the Hercules actually is on sale as we speak. So they run sales here all the time. So we think that would be a great upgrade for you to have a little bit better router to do bigger stuff and to do more stuff.
So the next one isn't necessarily woodworking, but everybody has wrenches in their shop. Trust me when I tell you, as soon as you can, get some decent wrenches. So I was a diesel mechanic for a little while, a few times actually, and I used the Pittsburgh wrenches to start out with. It didn't take many times smacking my knuckles against truck frames to find out that they just don't hold on to the bolts very well. They're just cheaply made. Now Harbor Freight has some really good wrenches. Their Icon line is top notch. To me, they're pretty comparable to the Snap-on or the Matco wrenches I've tried before, and they are way cheaper. All my wrenches are Icon. I have had no issues with them slipping off, breaking, anything like that. They're well built, they're comfortable in the hand, and they work fantastic.
All right, this one is really important from a safety standpoint. This is an angle grinder. It's here at Harbor Freight. It's $10. Guys, do yourself a favor, and I have personal experience on this. I used not this particular one, it was a different brand. I think it was Chicago brand, and it literally almost took my face off. I was very, very fortunate. This has just a regular turn on switch, and the guard is really super cheaply made. On the one that I had, I was cutting some bolts off. This thing came loose. It started rattling. The cutting wheel literally was banging into this, and I couldn't get to the switch. I literally had to throw it down to keep it from taking my hands off. It was horrible. It was very scary. So no matter what, if you're gonna buy an angle grinder, upgrade. If you've got a cheap one like that, don't wait until something drastic happens. Get one with a paddle switch. So if you let go of it, it automatically stops, and it's got a brake on it. Again, the DeWalt, the Flex are the ones that we use. Those are pretty high priced, but they do have some Bauer and some Hercules here, and almost all of these have a paddle switch. Do yourself a favor, guys. It's so important. Do not use a cheap one that's just got an on and off switch. You will pay the price if something bad happens.
All right, guys, your blades. Now, this can go for any sort of blades. So Dad actually put a new bandsaw blade from Harbor Freight on the bandsaw a while back. And then he watched an Alex Snodgrass video, and he recommended a different one. It is night and day difference. When it comes to woodworking especially, the blades you're using, they're gonna really affect your work. It's gonna affect the blowout on the back of plywood or all sorts of different things. Your chipping, it's always a good idea to upgrade your blades, whether it's table saw, miter saw, bandsaw, whatever. We actually just upgraded our miter saw and table saw to Amana blades. My gosh, I gotta tell you, it's a pretty big difference. There's a lot less deflection. They cut like nobody's business. So when you get a chance, whatever blades you have in the shop, upgrade them as soon as you can.
Drill bits. Now sometimes you don't even think about drill bits until you actually need them. This is what everybody starts with, the cheapest drill bits you can find. I used to think drill bits all the same. No difference. Wrong. As soon as you can upgrade to a better set of drill bits. Now we haven't used these, but I'm assuming for $4, I'm assuming these are fairly, let's say frugally made. So you definitely want to upgrade. We like DeWalt drill bits. They work really well. I know we also have a set of Lowe's Irwin drill bits, but they even have better drill bits here. Hercules is, you know, considered a pretty high brand. So definitely you want to upgrade your drill bits before you have to think about it, and before you get to drilling something, and then these things won't go through anything but styrofoam. So on that note of drill bits, there's one other thing that I've got a personal experience with. I've used Spade Bits forever. These are the Spade Bits, and there's nothing wrong with them. Everybody starts with Spade Bits. Spade Bits are good if you're not drilling a very deep hole, and they're okay if you're just doing construction stuff. If you're trying to drill holes that you got a really deep hole to go, Spade Bit is definitely not what you want to do. I have personally used these auger type bits, and you know what? I had to drill clear through 4x4s with one of these big ones in order to set some rebar. These things works like 100%, no, 1,000% better than Spade Bits. So definitely these auger bits, if you have never tried them, and I didn't know how they were gonna work, but I hadn't tried these. When I tried them, it's like, wow, they are amazing. They really are good. So when you're talking about drilling bigger holes, either go with Forstner bits or these auger bits, and they work terrific. Way better than Spade Bits. All right, guys, there you go. There's some upgrades that we think you really ought to consider when it comes to your woodworking or your shop in general. Again, some of these you don't even think about until you are actually starting to use those tools. So give them some thought, and probably be a good idea to upgrade before you really have to.
And there's a ton of other stuff that as you go, you're gonna wanna upgrade, but we'll do more videos on this because I like doing this one.
Yeah, so let us know what you guys think. If you guys have suggestions of videos that you want us to do, or upgrades or whatever, let us know. We always like to get input from you guys. So leave us some comments. Let us know what you guys think. And I guess that's about it.
That's it. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. We love you. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.